This is In the Dirt with ASOTU.
All right, I am with Laura Harris of
Hi.
Automotive News, a news anchor, and she just told me that it's way more fun to be on camera because you haven't been on camera all day. Is that right?
No, so far I've been interviewing everyone and I've been behind camera, but being a news anchor, I'm always on camera. So it's a nice change of pace. I feel like you're doing my job.
You got to
right
get
now.
one of these flag
I
things.
do got to get one of those. I feel like I'd be more official with it than the little mic and clip.
There you go. Okay, so you weren't at, this is your first NADA
Yes,
convention,
it is.
right? Because auto is new to you. So talk about how did the whole automotive news gig come up, and how's your first year in auto been?
So it's been a wild ride so far. It's almost been a full year, and it's just kind of crazy because I'm born and raised in Chicago, and I've been going to the Chicago Auto Show since I was 4 years old. So I've done journalism since high school. I was my school's weekly anchor, did it in college, did it in grad school, and here we are doing journalism in a different way. So the automotive is just exciting because you get to come to fun events like this.
Yes. Okay, so you've been to a lot of events. I follow Automotive News on social. I've seen you at all. What's been your favorite event so far this year?
Okay, we just went to Vegas for CES, so being in Vegas was kind of just cool in of
Just
itself,
nuts, right.
and like all the technology and all the mobility. So I'd have to say CES has been my favorite. Also, I went to Pebble Beach for Car Week.
Cour d'Elegance?
Yeah, Concours d'Elegance, and it was just surreal. So it's very, very exciting, yeah.
Very cool. Okay, so you've been in the industry a year. You kind of get a little bit of flavor of the OEM side. You're understanding the dealer side. What's your biggest kind of like feeling about what the auto industry is? For those that, you know, have maybe never heard or been in the auto industry, it's your first year.
Yeah.
Like, what's the vibe that you get?
Well, it's just kind of crazy because then you think of vehicles, everyone says, oh, this is cool, the horsepower, this is exciting. But what I've learned is it's very much about mobility. It's about innovation, and it's about EVs. Everyone says EVs are the wave of the future, but there's so much more to that. So how the industry is going to change in 2 years, 5 years, 10 years, it's just exciting. And, you know, I've only been in the industry for a short time, but in that short time, seeing how aggressive automakers and just different innovators and engineers are going, it's like, wow, there is so much more than just, oh, I'm driving on the road from point A to B.
Yes, absolutely. All right, so that's enough of the automotive questions. So you get out of work, you're not doing journalism, you don't have to smile for the camera. What's weekend vibes or travel vibes for you?
Travel vibes. So I just went snowboarding for the first time. I learned how to surf last summer. I went rock climbing. So anything outdoorsy.
No way.
I fitness instruct. So anything outdoorsy and physical, I just like trying new things. And I just moved to Michigan as well. So going up north. Yeah, well, I mean, it's no Chicago. It's no Chicago. I can't argue with that, but Midwest is best. So basically just exploring Michigan. I really do like Michigan, so it's nice.
Very cool. All right, so you're heading into this next year. What are you most excited to learn, do, see, and interview, whatever you're like most excited for?
Well, honestly, so going to the auto shows are super, super cool because talking to the engineers and designers is what's phenomenal. Because so often you speak to the executives and you speak to, you know, the salespeople, but the designers and the engineers, the brains behind something is just really cool because you can tell how passionate they are, and it just, the energy is just infectious.
Yes. All right. So if people want to follow along where you're going, what you're doing, how do they do that?
Yes. So you can follow me, Laura Harris _news. That's for all social media platforms, and I post a little behind the scenes of my life. I post news updates and everything auto in between.
Look at that. Well, thank you so much for hanging out with me,
I appreciate
getting on
it.
camera and being on the other side of the mic.
It's fun. I like it.
Good.
Thank you so much.
Thanks for watching this episode of In the Dirt with ASOTU. If you're new to our channel, make sure and mash that like and subscribe button. Also, check out some of these links for our other great podcasts and content.